Hi everyone, hope everyone's doing great. I had my yard wired up. I think I have an issue though on the first long section here. There's a dead spot on the end. I think my feeders are either reversed or the suitcase connector I used under the table is not supplying juice. But I have so much power running through this yard, I shouldn't have an issue down there anyway. But let's see what happens when I try running my train through. I got my Hiawatha on here. I'll send her down. I should be getting plenty of juice through here. There's no reason not to. I seem to die down here, and I cleaned all the tracks, so I'll have to get under the board. See, it dies right there. So yeah, I think I either reversed the wires and they're wrong, or there's some kind of issue under there. Most likely, it is just that the suitcase connector is not connected thoroughly, and will have to be redone. Let's reverse her out of here. Hope I didn't pull her off. Let's see. Still, it's dead right after this section here. Yeah, all right. So that's good to know. Definitely a problem with that feeder right there. Okay, now go down the other side. I think this side should be pretty good. I plan on putting sanding down there for the Hiawatha engine on the very first track. Whoa, almost ran her off the board. Wasn't paying attention. Let's get her out of there. So that track is absolutely fine. Take her back. Okay, so we'll go down, see how that section is handling. It upsets me that track down there. I can't believe it. I have about 7 inches of track dead. Why? Just something stupid. Uh-oh, I ran her off. Now that was stupid. Let's put her back on. Well, that's still not on there. There you are. Kind of hard to see. I'm half blind in both eyes. All right, let's take her out. Oh, it's cooking. Let's go to the final. Let's see how it's doing. What, did I die here? Or am I off the... I'm off the track. Alright, I'm going to just reset her on here the proper way. Perfect. That's where the sanding's going to be for my diesel. I don't know, possibly, I don't know, because I'm going to need a little, I plan on that being a loading spot for visitors to the Hiawatha headed out of town. So I may have to put a depot in there, I don't know. So, besides a few of the hiccups, I mean, those hiccups were all my fault. Nothing to do with the train except for the dead track down there, which I don't think it's miswiring. I just think it's a bad connection with the suitcase connector. That's why people hate these things. You know, they have issues with them. I used them on my last layout. I never had a single issue with them, so that's why I used them again. Only in certain spots, but they're very convenient and very easy. The last thing I just want to say today is I had some other things to do. These are basically what's going to be running my Milwaukee yards. Okay, she's ready. She's ready. She's ready. She's ready. Not ready. Cleaned It says runs great, convert to DCC. This is my GP9 TT. It'll be doing most of the switching work inside the yard. It's not going to want to open right now. I don't want to fuss with it. And then I have an SD7 right here. Also cleaned, oiled, runs very good. Convert to DCC. So these two need converted. I got the switcher that's going to run in the yard, and an SD7, which may do some heavy hauling from side to side of the board. I'm not sure, but that's what I'm thinking. And then I just have to get the PM74. Well, I was thinking to wait for the Highline to get laid in and then tested, make sure it's running good, and then hook all four up together. They're all going to be separate blocks here, so I'll have protection on all four blocks. On the other side of the table, I'm going to do the 2 yards. This yard's coming along. I was out of track, but the staging yard, I just received 12 pieces of straight, which will help, but I still need some turnouts, which I'm out of. And this is pretty much ready. I just have to make sure it lines up. I have it connecting to I have the industrial yard connecting at one point into the staging yard, just to make it a little easier on my switching. I can even use my little GP9 TT to run some stuff around, and on the outside coming around, I just may be using the SD7. But basically, yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I mean, it's coming along, and this side of the board is basically all ready to go except for the Highline, which I have the Highline in. It's going to have to just be mounted in, and I don't want to do that until I know everything is wired and proper here, because I don't want to keep lifting up this board with the Highline in there. I'm afraid things are going to start coming down or falling apart. You know, the bridges might come off and cause some headaches I don't want. So that is it. I'll talk to you all very, very soon. Take care, all.